Today's video is about the male ego and really difficult things, and because I like mountains and all that stuff, that's what I'm gonna be talking about. Yeah. So, I mean, I do this too. This isn't me hating on anyone. This is just how it is. Like, wanting to do really hard things, or like seeing something that's like mad difficult, like, climbing Everest, and being like, nah, I could do that. It looks easy. Is like, it's a universal experience. What am I doing? And that's how I am for a lot of things. That's how I was for skiing. That's how I was for welding. That's how I was for hiking. That's how I was for any like skilled, difficult thing I've ever done. And then you do it, and it's the most humbling thing ever. And I think it's funny, but it also kills people. Every year, there's always hikers or mountaineers way out of their limits or doing something they can't do or don't have the experience to do, and they die. And that's the way it is, and I know that. And yet I still see this happen and all this crazy, hazardous, technical, dangerous shit. And I'm like, you know what I want to do? Eternal Flame on Nameless Tower. Like, no. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. Crazy fucking rock route. And it's like I have this like fascination with all these like stupid fucking difficult, like not feasible mountains. And I'm just like, yeah, I could do that. And it's not good. Because it's not impossible. Nothing says I couldn't do all of that shit in my life. Like, I have, every typical mountaineering goal. Like, 7 summits, 14, 8,000 degrees. And a bunch of crazy alpine routes. And, you want to do a winter ascent because that's always cool. Right? Um, freezing your ass off and getting frostbite. Or a first ascent so you can be cool. And it all ties back to ego of thinking you can do it and ego of wanting to be that guy. Like, you look up a Wikipedia page for a mountain no one's ever heard of, and it's like, first ascent by this person in this day, and it's like, I want to be that guy. You know what I mean? Which it's like, everyone wants to be good at something, and everyone wants to be known for something, I feel like. But the actual logistics of it are crazy. And I'll use my little skiing story as an example. I see videos of people skiing, and I'm like, it's easy. And then the second I put my skis on, I'm like fucking barely able to balance, and I'm sliding across the snow, and I can't move. And then I started doing like kind of barely okay. Like, I was somewhat able to slow down, and like kind of able to turn. Like, I'm gonna go up a blue. And then I fucking got my ski caught in my binding, and then I blew off like 20 feet and like totally almost broke something. And you can have all these stupid fucking ego goals, I guess I'll call it, like wanting to do something really crazy that's out of your league right now. And that's fine. And if you're gonna go do it, just, take proper precautions, do proper research, because you can never research enough, and you can never, no matter what you do, you always have more you could do. Or, like, an example, when I think of a topic that I'm gonna talk about for a video, the video's over, I always think, damn, I could have said this, or I should have said this, or I should have named it this. I always think, way overthink it. And it's like, well, it's not overthinking, it's just, there's always more that you can do. There always is. Because you can always train more. You can, like, let's say Everest, right? A lot of mountains, but like Everest Summit Day. Big fucking slog, high altitude slog. Like, you're barely moving, like, barely taking any steps. A bunch of breaths in between, like, every step or two. You can always, train more. You can always run more, do more squats, hike up more hills, or do the Stairmaster more or longer. There's always more you can do. And if you have, like, there's a difference between like knowing where you're at and being a bit smug about it, and also like ego. Like, if you're in the greatest shape of your life and you know you can climb Everest, like, you know it and you can do it, right? Like, if you know it. Because you can think you can and not, but, like, if you absolutely know you can do it, that's one thing. Even if you're a bit smug about it, that's one thing. But, like, actually just being way out of your limits is a whole different animal. But yeah, that's 5.